Well, hello there. Welcome to Quantum MMA. I just saw Lucas Tracy's video on where he said like Ilia Topuria 100% beats Arman Tsarukyan. So I thought I just break this fight down so that it's easy for you guys to understand that it's not always that's the case. I feel like Arman is going to beat Ilia Topuria. That's my personal prediction. I think he is going to edge out a decision. That's my official prediction. And yeah, before we go ahead, it would be like really helpful if you guys could like the video, subscribe to my channel. Really helps me out a lot. And once again, welcome to Quantum Pro, guys. Let's go in the video. Yeah. So, fight starts, and that's a jab. He starts with a leg kick. If Justin Gage here is there, he's just swinging. Can you guys see this? The distance. How do I say, like Ilia Tupuria gets his distance, and right from there he's ready to lock and load. Ooh, he's swinging. The first time he missed this, and the next time when he was able to get the chance, I think he did it. Yeah, this is what I was. This is where I really wanted to focus a lot. Yeah. 1 second, like let him catch. Oh yeah, he goes for a takedown. He defends it. This is where I want you guys to just look at this. Yeah, he asked him against the octagon. If Arman was here, if Islam Makachev was here, I'm 100% sure they would have gone for a trip, inside leg trip. The biggest weakness in Oliveira's game plan, I mean, like his style is he has to either knock you down, or if not, like he has to force his way through so that you guys go down, so that he can work his way around, so that to getting you into those awkward positions, and eventually he can submit you. Whereas with a guy like Ilia Tupuria, if Arman, it might not necessarily work. Whereas if in the same position Arman was there, which I'm pretty sure he could have been here, even against Dan Hooker recently, he was able to like get the inside trip. Dan Hooker is good. I know people would constantly say like Dan Hooker somehow was able to defend the takedowns. It's not the case. Dan Hooker has got like really lengthy arms. I mean, like he's got some really lengthy arms. He's a tall guy, so he can maintain the distance. If you guys watch the fight, you can clearly like identify and distinguish between this. He was able to keep Arman at a bay in the first round with a little bit of distance management. And Ilia Tupuria's arms are small. He's got T-Rex arms. Look at this. If Islam Makachev or Arman was over here, they would have 100% tripped him over. I just wanted to say this. Yeah, look at this. His entire weight is on those couple of legs. This is another position where I really wanted to talk about. Look at this. I think this is the position where like his feet is over here. I can't use a pointer or something right now. His feet is over here. He can actually trip him and probably bulldoze his way through. If Islam Makachev was over here, I'm 100% sure he would have done it. If Arman is here, I'm 200% sure he would have tried to do something. And it's just Oliveira, guys. It's just Oliveira. I know, how do I say, Ilia Tupuria is strong, but he is not as freakishly strong as someone who can lift and throw, not throw, dunk a guy like that pirate. What's his name? Oh, fuck, I just forgot his name. Shara Magomedov. Yeah, that guy. He just lifted him and he just dunked him. Even against, what's his name? Arman is training with Satyulev, guys. Come on, think it through. Sadyulev is a beast. Anybody who doesn't know Sadyulev is in terms of wrestling, that's quite difficult. That's all I'm going to say. And I don't think so. Like Ilia Topuria would stand a chance against Arman. I think Ilia Topuria should avoid these clinches against Arman. That's my personal preference. And he's still there. I think he needs to trip him, and I don't know, guys. It's like I really, whenever I see Arman in these positions, it doesn't work. Ilia Tupuria is just focused more on like his power, and he finally gets, and he is unable to do. He just shifted his position. This is where people say that Ilia Tupuria got the better of Oliveira, which I 100% agree. He was able to get into a crucifix position because Oliveira gave up the position. He actually did give up the position, and so that Oliveira can work his way through. The one thing about these Russian guys, or guys from most of the European guys, like especially Russian guys who are pretty much practicing sambo, they are really really susceptible for a lot of leg locks. Their legs are always free. The only time I think Islam Makachev ran away from Oliveira in their first, like when they faced each other, was when Oliveira was about to go for a leg lock. Similar to the same situation you guys would actually see. But I think against Ilia Tupuria, submissions wouldn't work because he is small. He is relatively a small guy. Look at this length, hip to length ratio. It's quite difficult. Look at this guy's leg ratio, man. It's actually quite difficult to get a leg lock on, like a knee bar on this guy. Yeah, he is working his way through. Look at this. He's not. Oliveira didn't. I mean, like Topuria didn't put him in a crucifix position. Oliveira gave up the position so that he can eventually go for a leg lock. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Ooh, yeah, he is trying to trip him. He got him. He got him down. A little bit of wrestling, and got a surprise for you guys. He's too small. Ilia Tupuria is too small, so that I'm pretty sure he is not going to be submitted by a leg lock unless and until you are a submission wizard. He just stuck with him, and he got. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is what I wanted to say. He is not going to immediately engage into fight. Look at the deep breaths he takes. He is gathering his energy as much as he can. He is getting as much power as he can. And Oliveira being him, I just don't know, guys. I don't know how it works. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Look at this. He's just leg kicking. Just look at this solar plexus and his diaphragm. He's there. He's just leg kicking him. Look at those big breaths he's taking. Even a little bit of scramble is making this guy, like I'm not saying he's tiring out, but it is making him gas out a little bit. Just saying, yeah. He's there. He's taking his time. I don't think so. He's even, trying to kick Oliveira. He's just trying to get a hold of his own position. I mean, like he's trying to, strengthen his body. Like he's getting the energy. He's recovering. Yeah. And that's it. That's it. This is the beginning of the end where Oliveira is again in the same position because right now Ilia Tupuria knows Oliveira cannot take him down. He can't wrestle. He is going to obviously strike. And where Ilia Tupuria has got the edge on this. And look at the position. Look at his feet. It's already planted. It's there, ready to go in for the kill. Oh, a jab. I don't know why would Oliveira go for a leg kick that too, like with his feet right over there. It's easier for him to go for a jab. That's a strong jab, overhand, couple of overhand, and he's trying to go for underhooks. It's not working, and yeah, this is the place. Yeah, when Ilia Tupuria tries to get away from the position, he is going to the octagon where he is leaning. Exactly, this is what I wanted to say. Just look at this. He is trying to go for yeah. This is where I think in the position like this, a guy like Arman wouldn't be standing outside the octagon or something. I'm pretty sure Arman would chase his ass down, take his back, trip him, or if not, like take him down like a proper single leg or a double leg, and he'll hold his guard for the entirety of that round. I'm pretty sure of it. And he's giving him too much space, man. Look at this. He's just couple of jabs, a nice uppercut. Ilia Tupuria is constantly moving, and this is the end. Yeah, he's got his feet planted again. It's the same. It's the same cycle. It's the same cycle. He's planting his both his feet. I mean, like then he's generating as much as power as he can, and he's just going for it like a body shot, so that his guard would come down, and he's just going for a couple of body shots. I don't think so. Arman Tsarukyan would be dumb enough to bite on these shots. If the leg is like extended this much, I think a guy like Arman could actually take him by a single. I mean, like he could do a single leg takedown, which is what Bryce Mitchell did. I'm just saying there. And Arman Tsarukyan is a pretty strong guy. I'm telling you, he's a pretty strong guy. Yeah, that's it. Look at this. Look at the position and look at the way it handled. It's like both the feet are there, both the feet are planted. Look at the curve and the hips are moving. Like he's able to generate like a tremendous amount of energy that his body can do. And the shot was really fast and quick. And Oliveira lets his guard down as usual. And it was right flush on the chin, guys. Right flush on the chin. That's it. Another left hand. And by the time I think Oliveira is done. That's it, yeah. He stops it, yeah. And this is why I'm saying Ilia Tupuria is going to lose the fight against Arman Tsarukyan because Arman Tsarukyan is Arman Tsarukyan. And I'm just going to go in incognito mode so it's easy for you guys to just, how do I say, see the stuff. 1 second. I think I'm going to keep it in this way so it's easy for you guys to understand. I'm honestly saying Arman Tsarukyan, a guy who's been training for this long amount of time and he's been getting himself prepared, I think he's going to take him down. I think he's going to control him. I think it's written. No, and I personally feel Ilia Topuria is training with Merab. Ilia Topuria is training with a bunch of wrestlers right now, so that his technique is really honed in terms of wrestling, ways I'm saying, and the biggest problem, anybody who's fought in real life, they would know. Doesn't matter whether you are a boxer, like a Muay Thai guy, or you are a great leg kicker or anything. When you are facing a wrestler, the obvious and the biggest problem that any striker would be having is you can't really generate that much amount of energy, because once you are really heavy on both the feet, or let's say you are heavy on the lead feet, lead foot, I think it's really really easy to grab a hold of it and just drag you down, or it's easier to tackle you, such guys down. And Ilia Tupuria is not a big guy. I mean, like in terms of height wise, I'm saying, and so is Arman. That's the real problem out there. And Arman is thick. He is big. I know he saw you guys were watching something like Arman might go to 145, but I don't think so. Like, Armand is the type of guy who can cut that much. He's a really, really big guy. I think he only lost to Islam Makhachev in the UFC. Apart from that, I don't think he lost to anybody. Even against Gamrot, he won. And people would say like the Dan Hooker fight, how was it? Like he was like not doing that great or something. He really did incredibly well. And the other big factor which you guys are not, sort of considering, I must say, is he was away from UFC for like almost 600 days, at least 500 days. That's a long time, more than 1.5 year, guys. Think it through. This guy came and he did what he did to like Dan Hooker, and I hope you guys like the breakdown of Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. I think Arman is active. He's doing a lot of stuff, and he's active. He's training in Russia, and that too with guys like Sadulev and Hamzat. And I don't know. I feel like he's kind of assembling a really amazing thing. And guy is not scared. It's easier to get on the nerves of this guy, but though he gets angry, he's not stupid. He's got brains. Trust me, he's going to wrestle his way through a decision and he's going to get a victory against Ilia Tupuria. Maybe the UFC doesn't want Arman as a champion yet. Just look at these guys. Hamzat, Islam Makhachev, Ilia Tupuria. Technically, even he's from Armenia. Let's say, what's his name? Arman Prince. All three of them are basically neighbors. And featherweight, see another Russian guy. Oh man, it's quite tricky. Yeah. Apart from Tom Aspinall, I think all these guys are pretty tricky, and I don't know. It is what it is, and I really feel like Arman is going to get the nod. I mean, like he's going to get the decision on this one. Ilia Topuria is good, but I don't know, guys. The fight could probably happen this year. If not, probably next year it might happen. I think it is what it is. And I feel like Arman Tsarukyan is going to do some bad stuff. Meaning, like in terms of it's going to be a boring ass fight, and Ilia Tupuria is going to lose that one. That's it. Thank you for watching. In case if you guys have made it this far, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a lot. And if you guys found this video to be really interesting, please share it with your friends as well. And please subscribe this. Helps me out.